So the topic at hand today, what I want to talk about was overtrading. Okay, a lot of people struggle with. So kind of the truth about overtrading is um, it's a psychological problem that a lot of traders face, especially newbies, because it stems from revenge trading. So, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Future Trading with Mike, and today, once again, I'm taking a look at the E-mini S. It's the 15th of March, guys, Tuesday, and we're looking at the, like I said, the E-mini S&P 500 futures, which is the derivative of the major index, the S&P 500. Okay, so I like to start off at the beginning of each one of the videos by thanking those who have currently subscribed to the channel, and clicked on the little bell icon, which is the post notification. That will ensure that you never miss one of the uploads when I post to the my channel here. So if you're currently a subscriber and you have not clicked that bell icon, go ahead and do so. It's free of charge. It'll make sure that you by clicking on that, each time I upload, it will ensure that you get what you are alerted of the videos that I post to the channel. If this is your first time watching one of the videos, guys, I'm a price action trader. I trade the E-mini S&P 500 each and every day. I have over 170 videos on the channel, so go ahead and take some time to not only watch this video, but go back and watch some of the previous videos. These are my live recorded sessions of me trading the ES, and as well, I also do videos on certain topics that I post throughout the week as well, maybe once or twice a week. But I post my recorded sessions 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. Okay, unless I have something that goes on any particular day that I may need to step away from my charts, whatever the case is. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it today, guys. Today, like I said, is the 15th. It's Tuesday. It's 15th of March, and we're always, I always like to start off by looking at the higher time frame, which is the 60 range chart, guys. And then looking at this, looks like we just hit an area of resistance up here where this red line is sitting at or resting at 4207. So that's an area there. I marked the zone off right here, right around the 25 area, guys. This is an area of supply here where price can pull or push up to. Like I always say, guys, price likes to move from a high volume node, which we see one right here, through a low volume node, which could act as a support, in this case resistance, and push up to another high volume area. So we'll be looking out to see if price will maybe approach this area today. Right now, it is bouncing off an area of resistance, so it bounced. Came up to it right at the upper edge of the high volume area here, and then rejected. We'll scale down and look at the 12 range chart, and I'll show it to you. It's currently 1010 right now, and this is the area right here where price came up and rejected right here. So it bounced at 4207, pushed down to 41, say 79. So go back to the 60 range chart. You'll see that right here. Okay, 4207, 4179. Pull back to it again. Looks like it rejected again. So this could be a second attempt right here. Okay. So we can start marking some areas now, some zones. Okay. So right now, we're bumping off an area, like I said, pushing off an area of resistance. So typically when we see that, we want to see price start breaking structure to the downside. So if we're bumping up, we move up to an area of resistance. We want to see the rejection, and then price start to start making structure to the downside, and then looking for pullback to take at certain zones or levels. But the most important thing this time is to be looking for structure to be broken to the downside if we're interested in taking shorts. Okay. Now we do have an area of support down here. I'd say support maybe resting around right here at 41, 42, 41 area, somewhere around here. The price can be could bounce at, but this is a pivot area too. The 40 and 70 levels, like I said, are hidden pivot areas a lot of traders don't know about. So keep that in mind, okay? So let's look at the 12 range and see if we can possibly maybe mark off some areas to take some trades from. All right, so let's take a look here. Now price did approach this area here. So let me try to, all right, let's see what happens here. If price is going to push lower, what's going to do here. Now when it came up here, it rejected this area, it pushed down, pulled back, it broke structure right here, okay? Swung down, making swings to the downside, lower highs and lower lows, it broke structure right here, okay guys? Then it pulled back to this area, which was the area of resistance off that 60 range. Could have gave you a second test or entrance right here to go short. So, yeah, so we'll see what happens here. Okay. All right. Yeah, I appreciate everyone who's tuned into the channel today. But like I said, if you haven't watched any of the videos prior to this, your first time watching or tuning in, go back and watch some of the videos, guys. Good content here on the channel. Like I said, I trade the ES, but the strategy and how I trade as a price action trader, you can use and trade it in any particular market. Doesn't matter if it's, you know, futures, forex, options, whatever it is, guys. Now, when it comes to like the equities, like stocks and maybe options and things like that, of course, you want to, you know, be mindful of the fundamental side of things too, as well, because they act a little differently. You have to dig a little deeper and do a little bit more homework when it comes to those asset classes. Trying to see what the market's doing here. So right now we're getting a little rejection in this area. And like I said, this is expiration week, so be careful. Expiration of the contract. So we're going from the H contract, if you're future trader, to the M contract now, which is the June contract. Okay. And I'm gonna talk a little bit about a little topic I wanted to discuss, which appears to be kind of a concern of some people. Some people just don't know, you know, they have a hard time. I'll talk about this. Most people who are good sound professional traders, or not even say professional, maybe you're intermediate, or maybe you are, you know, even a beginner trader, but you know how to trade and you're working your way up. Lots of people, when starting off trading, they struggle with a psychological piece of overcoming, because you're dealing with money. And anytime you're dealing with money, you know, it's nerve-wracking and stressful, especially when you're dealing with your own money and you may not have it to lose. So that's a major barrier that people need to cross and get over, because it can lead to a lot of things happening that could cause you really to set this whole thing to a side. I mean, in trading, I mean, you started today thinking you know what you're doing, and tomorrow you stop because you can't bear the thought of you know, taking such a huge hit and losing a bunch of money. Okay, so right now we're probably at the VPOC. Let's take a look here and see where we're at. Okay, we're close to it. The VPOC's sitting up here at 95, so I'm looking to see what price is trying to do in this area right here. It's rotating, of course, right? But we could get a little push to the downside. You see Delta right here is kind of, well, Delta's following suit with price right now, so we'll see what happens here. But yeah, this was a solid short right here. I didn't take it right around the time the market opened up, so. But I'm gonna talk about a little topic that a lot of people who start trading, they have a hard time stopping this one particular thing, and it's what causes them to lose money over and over and over again. Right now, I'm focusing, zeroing in on the 12 range chart right now to kind of, okay, I am long 93. Okay. Look at that. Come on. Come back up. This freaking market. Look at it. Look what it did. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take my I'm gonna go ahead and take this. Come on, push up. There we go. Okay, we got filled. Price probably gonna come back up to this high volume node right here. So it was one tick away where you saw it. You saw a price moving. It was one tick away from filling me at almost two and 2/4 ticks. So I mean, not ticks, but guys, 2 2/4 points. So sorry about that. Okay, I'm back in. Come on up. Stop playing games like that. And push on up. Come on. Let's take a look here. Price should push on up and at least hit the 95 area, hopefully here. Look at it bouncing. Ah, there we go. Okay, got filled there. All right, so we'll take a look at our trade performance here. Today is the 15th. Hopefully we can make this a quick session today, guys, so I can talk about a little topic here. Okay, just picking up quick 15 ticks right now, so I'll show you guys that. Moving on, 15 ticks, okay. Scalping. All right, price came up to where did it bounce at? 94, okay. A couple ticks away from 95. That's cool. All right, let's see. Yeah, see, right there at 95 now, right? Okay, I think we're back at the VPOC now. We should be. Yeah, we're bounced off the VPOC right now. That's the point of control. So I'm gonna stand down at this point here because I don't like to trade around the point of the PLC. All right, price is building volume right here. You can see it moving sideways in a sense. We made a high here, made a low here. We're in a wedge, moving sideways. Be careful when you're in a wedge. You want to see price either break a high to start looking for it, like it broke this high right here at say 4207, and maybe looking for a pullback to actually go long, but be mindful of what may be above you. But also the same thing, the price pushes down, starts breaking structure back to the downside to maybe pull back and take a look for a short. But we want to see price break out of the zone right here, okay? And that's what I look for. Yeah, price good. Okay, so be careful also, price gets up here to this area here. Again, like I said, this is resistance sitting up here, so be careful. Be careful taking a short right here because we have little areas of support below us. Okay. All right, so we pull back up to the top of here. Yeah. So, yeah, be careful here. Moving sideways, we're in a wedge. So, yeah, so be careful here. Hmm. Yeah, I want to see price get out of this area here. We're too close to the point of control as well. So I want to see price move out of this area, either push up or push down and break that higher low. But like I said, price could break this area. We have supply sitting right here around the 2023 and 26 area, so in this area right here at the top volume node. So, but I want to see price break out of this zone that it's in right now. I mean, break above the 4208 or break below 4178 area, which is ranging right now, moving sideways. So this is where I stand down. Okay, so right now you see Delta right here is is all this buying pushing up, but price is really not following suit with Delta. This little high right here, you see on price at 4205, it's right here, okay? Right here. Delta broke up above it. Price has not. So this could be a sign of exhaustion. Price is not wanting to push higher, and this could be an opportunity to take a short. I'm not saying go short. I'm just saying that this is a bit. This is a a clear sign of exhaustion, but be careful because price can push up. So you just gotta look for the signs and look for the rejection to take place before you go short. I'm not saying just take a short because it appears to be an area of exhaustion. You have to wait. See now price pushing up above. We're trying to break. So, but this is resistance at the tops here. So be careful. hmm hmm Okay, so when price rejected this area here, which I said that's an area of resistance from the 60 range, okay, a higher time frame. If you went short there, um, price pushed down, pulled back. This could be an opportunity for that second interest to go short. Well, be mindful because price didn't come down here and make a lower low. Okay, it came down and made a higher low, and now so far it's making a higher high on this little leg back to the upside here. Okay, all right, so be careful because this could be a situation where price may want to continue pushing higher. So okay, so maybe the market's trying to push higher now. Yep, looks like it's trying to. We'll see here. There it goes. Okay, all right. Up here, like I said, it's supply. It's area of resistance sitting above us, so be mindful of that. Price could break, push higher. Okay, so look at the 24 range here. I like to look at all my charts to kind of see, get an idea what's going on. So yeah, sorry about that. All right, there we go. Price hits into that area I talked about. Okay, we're in the zone. You see price reacting on the 4 range. You can see it reacting on the um, 12 range here, but I want to see price, you know, um, rejecting is what I'm trying to say. Full rejection, support 206. Uh, 13. Yeah, we're in an area of resistance right now. This is an actual area of supply. Okay. All right. So I want to see price, you know, start making structure to the downside, breaking some areas, because the market's been bullish this morning, higher highs and higher lows. So we want to start to see the reverse happen, where price starts to break structure to the downside. Okay. You see on the 4 range, you can see that just fine, right? So let's see. Let's see. Um, so far, we see price rejecting a little bit here in this area. So, but it is still making these little higher highs. So, price could, potentially push a little higher. up into, back, actually pushed to up above this little high volume area right here. It's high off the 60 range. Like I said, I'm not gonna say little, but this high volume area right here, 40 at 42.26. So it could push up a little higher, even looking at the 24 range. Looks like there may still be some room to push up, push a little higher, but we are getting some rejection right now. Price moving sideways, so we'll see what happens. Right now, price is just moving sideways right now. You can see it's building volume in this area right here. Let's see. Look for price to kind of break some structure to the downside first before I start looking for an entry or pullback. But we are getting a rejection here. Yeah. 14. I think we're going to break the downside here. I'm going short. Come on. 14.75. Just going to scalp right quick, guys. There we go. Scalp to the downside. This is this little area right here. Quick little short. All right. That's bringing me probably to, what do I have? Just 24 ticks right now. Okay. Scalping along. Rejection from the tops, from area of supply, so it'll hit the top. Resistance. Yeah, we're just moving sideways right now. Did make a little higher high here, but like I said, we're be careful because we are in this area here, right up in here. So that rectangle blue box area, that zone I got marked off here. So maybe I'll try to get into one more trade and see what happens. We'll see. We will see. But yeah, be careful because price is actually building some volume right here. Yeah. So I'm not sure if price rotating to look to reject out of this area and maybe get a break to the downside. We'll see what happens. All right, let's see here. Price is breaking to the downside, right? Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay, guys, sorry about that. I had to step away from the computer for 1 second, but we did break low. Let's see here. Yes, we did. Um, let's see. So the market is kind of swinging in tight little swings to the downside right now. So um, I would like to see it possibly. Let me take a look here. Guys, bear with me for a second. Yeah, maybe coming down to this area right here. Yeah, maybe come down to, I don't know, maybe come down to this area here, but we'll be at the top end of this high volume area here. It could come down here and bounce around 42.05. I'm not sure. It's pulling back right now. I mentioned that area of supply sitting right here off the 60 range, so price is rejecting that right now. Not saying that it can't push up through that area, but right now it did bounce from that area, rejected it. So yeah. All right. Let's see what happens here. Okay, be careful here because price is currently it broke down, but it came back up and it's breaking this swing here, so it's breaking structure back to the upside. So just be careful right here. Yeah, I'm taking a quick little scalp right here. Quick little scalp if I can get filled. I'm not sure, and I will. Yeah, I need to scalp this real quick. Yeah, quick little scalp, not much there, because price could bounce right here. So just scalping real quick. Picking up 4 ticks there, so I'm up 28 ticks. Every little bit of a scalp, especially on the ES, it helps out. But be careful because we can reject this area, push and now push back higher. But just have to see what happens here. I'm a fast, quick sniper when it comes to scalping, guys. I'm in and out. I know exactly what price can bounce to. The moment I get to my entries, I know exactly what price is going to pause, stop, or bounce at, or however you want to look at it. So you have to be that good to know, and it takes time, and patience, and to start really seeing every little thing, and meaning that you should know before you get into a trade exactly what price could possibly react at once you're in that trade, meaning at a certain level, certain area, zone, whatever it is, and know exactly where to get out at. It's just as well. The moment you're in, you should know where to get out if it comes back against you. So right now, I'm just going to pause because I'm not 100% sure. What the market's doing. We're trading. We're in a wedge again. Made a little high here, have a low here. Price is trading within this little leg right here. So when price is in a wedge and moving sideways, just stand down until it can break either higher or lower, whatever the case is. But I told you at the high here is area. This is the area of supply. So price can reject and push lower. But you see all this volume is building. So do not trade in the middle of middle, not with a T, of a high volume area, guys, especially within a wedge here. Market's trading sideways because it will stop you out. Okay, you get stopped out quick. All right. So the topic at hand today, what I want to talk about was overtrading. Okay, a lot of people struggle with. So kind of the truth about overtrading is, it's a psychological problem that a lot of traders face, especially newbies, because it stems from revenge trading. So revenge trading is basically where you are in the market, you take a trade, market comes back against you, and you just don't get out. You stay in that trade, and you start to take major what we call drawdown. Okay, and you start to see your account dwindle away because you didn't jump out. You should have got out. Minimize your losses. Know how much you're willing to risk before you even get to a trade. So cut it. At the moment the price comes back against you, you should first of all, before you even get to a trade, you should know exactly where you're going to be, where your exit point is at. And if you allow that trade to come back way below your exit point, starts trailing or pushing through your exit point, then you've done the wrong thing, point blank. You should have gotten out, because typically if the market starts to come back against you, and it hits your stop, or not even your stop, but let's say you don't have a hard stop. Let's say you're trading with more so what's called a mental stop. Because you really know how the market moves, you know how the institutions move, so you know what they're trying to do is trying to rush people's stops, trying to hit the stops, and then they go in your direction, whatever the case is. So I have an experience in knowing and look at the market and seeing how it's moving, just studying price action, what the institutions are really trying to do. And that's the biggest thing about trading is we're trying to trade with the institutions, not against them. Do not trade or against the driving force. Okay, because they will shut you down real quick. So revenge trading, get out the trade. So what happens is people allow the trade to come back against them, then take a major loss, and then it's like they keep trading versus stopping themselves from trading. And tomorrow's another day. Okay, stopping themselves from trading and just waiting for an opportunity the next day, whatever the case is. Take your minimal losses. And I'm not saying like if you have a bad trade, say for instance, and your loss is not that bad, you say, okay, I can, for sure you can recoup or recover that. Then, I have, losing trades from time to time, and I know I can make that a little small, loss back up. But I see people get into trades and they start losing thousands of dollars, meaning 500. Then they sit in $1,000. Then it's $2,000, and money starts rolling off their account. And a lot of times, either bust their account or they're taking up such a major or great drawdown. So to where like if they're trading maybe at one point maybe 2 contracts or 3 contracts, they done brought their account size down now to where the margin only allows them to trade 1 contract. That's where you start making stupid decisions. Okay, so stop revenge trading. To where you feel like I've taken a loss, I've got to make that back up, and then it forces you to start doing over trading. Then another loss happens. So, and then some people are just, they get into a trade. What happens? I see traders, they take trades, they take a loss. They get into a trade again, not waiting for the right setup, take another loss. So all the little small losses can add up to be major drawdown, like someone taking a major drawdown on their account, or having a major loss. So if you're taking, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you, what's the magical number to where I should stop trading if I've got, I'm not gonna tell you 2, 3, 4, 5 trades, whatever the case is. But just know you have to feel comfortable in how many trades are you looking to take a day. If you get into a trade, you have 1 up, meaning you won 1, and then you lost 1. Okay, do I want to take break even and be done for the day, or do I want to go for another trade and try to make the money, make some money? That's up to you. You have to be comfortable with your own financial situation, meaning your own with your own capital, what money you're trading with, whatever the case is. I know typically in the past for me, if I had a loss, I may try to take one more trade to see if I can recover that loss. But if I couldn't make that loss back up, I'm done for the day. Okay, because that means that I'm not seeing something clearly, and tomorrow is always another day. Okay, the market evolves. It's always changing. It's always moving. And it's not going to do the same thing it did today. Whatever it did today, it's not going to do the same thing it did yesterday and the day before and last week. So you've got to understand that piece too. So stop overtrading. Overtrading will lead you to nothing more but a busted account, a blown account. Okay, and it also will lead you to. And what happens too is that it's like when we sit in front of our charts, we have to analyze things, right? So it's like working a job. You have to be mentally prepared each day you go into that job, right? Mentally prepared. Meaning get enough sleep, meaning get enough rest, eating right, maybe you exercise, whatever the case is. You have to get yourself going for that job, for that day, for whatever you have to do to be able to perform and do that job for that day. It's the same thing in trading. You have to be mentally prepared. And, this happens to each and every one of us. Some days are better than others. And we could be on a winning streak, and then we could be on a losing streak, whatever the case is. But you have to know where to cut it at, okay? So if you're into the market and then you're already tired, you're exhausted, maybe you stayed up with your child, if you have a newborn, or maybe you stayed up, maybe watch past your the normal time which you should be going to sleep at, and you stayed up watch the movie, and then the next morning you're exhausted. Whatever the case is, I don't know, I'm not sure. Whatever caused you to come to the table when you're sitting in front of your charts and you're just not mentally prepared. Maybe it's something emotionally, bothering you that's causing you to be stressed out. Whatever the case is, that's like what I said a couple of days ago. I think it was Saturday when I talked about having a clear conscience, clear state of mind. That's the thing. Mentally, trading can be mentally. It could cause you to become mentally exhausted. That's why a lot of people say that. Okay, I'm up today. I'm gonna stop here while I'm ahead, because you're constantly having to look at the multiple charts. You're constantly having to evaluate and analyze what's going on. So you have to be mentally prepared. And mental exhaustion will cause you to start making some bad decisions, taking bad trades, and then you revenge trade or overtrade your account. So just stop it while you're ahead. If you've taken a loss, even if it's one loss, and you say, I'm done for the day, I'm just not in it today, my mind's not here, then you've done the right thing. Stop. Tomorrow's another day. Okay? All right? And even if you're up and then you're taking a loss. Now, I'll probably say this. If you're up and you've made money throughout the day and then you got into a bad trade and then you lost all your gains for the day, all your profit, stop. Just stop. Because the next trade may cost you even more money that you may lose. Okay? So stop while you're ahead. Do not overtrade because that's when you're starting to do what's called revenge trading, and it can lead, like I said, to a busted account, blown account. You don't ever want that to happen to you, okay? Trust me. Heed to the advice, okay? So let's see. Right now, the market's just moving sideways, guys, and it's currently 11:16. So I'm going to see if I can possibly get into one more trade. And right now, I'm just going to pause and kind of stop and kind of regather my thoughts here because I'm not going to trade in a wedge right here, okay? Yeah, so the market, when it basically kind of sold off a little bit here, it pushed up, broke a little structure, pulled back, small little area right here. You could have, I wasn't taking a long there, but I mean, there is, it's a setup to actually take a little long, but it's just not enough meat on the table there to actually do anything with. So the market's just moving sideways right now, so we'll see what happens. So, okay, the market could break here, come down here and push lower. Little area right here off the 12 range that maybe kind of may be interested to me. Market pushed up here, pulled back, broke higher, taking out a little swing. Let's see, what did it do? Yeah, taking a little small little swing here to the upside out. Not sure if we can do a little pullback here, maybe some reaction, but we got to be careful because the price retraces back here. We have this area which could be forming to be which is support right now can be formed to be actual resistance if price pulls down. So we'll see what happens. I'll be mindful of that area, but I have to be careful too because we are right at a high volume area and trading at the top of this high volume area. So the price can pull out, retrace, pull back here, bounce, and maybe push back up. So we'll see. All right, so we're trying to push higher. It looks like, right? Let's see. Just scalping. Let's see if we can maybe get to one other small trade before I close the video out here, guys. I'm getting close to my cutoff time here. So Delta is overall negative so far. We were positive on the day, I believe. Let's see. Yes, positive on the day in the overnight session. Well, in wee hours of the morning, we were kind of negative on the day here. And then came positive on the day and opening, negative, and came positive. So Delta, you can see Delta 2 is kind of moving sideways here. Kind of riding the line between positive and negative for the day. So, but yeah, let's wait and see what happens here. Got a high right here at 23. Okay, so see what happens. See what happens. This one's a little long right here, off this area right here. So yeah. Yeah, just wait and see. Okay, so yeah, there's a possibility that price could actually push up to this area up here, maybe around 32, somewhere between 30 and 32. You could push up to this area up here, right here. So it's look like it's maybe trying to break higher, but be careful, like I said, because we are at an area of I call major resistance off of the 60 range chart, the higher time frame. Okay. Let's look at the 12. Yeah. So be careful here. Yep. Be careful. All right, guys, so we're just breaking higher and higher. But still, we're hitting up against, like I told you before, there's resistance, guys. In this area here, price is like it's trying to break, but we have to be careful because we have, yeah, this area right here. So it's a supply right here as well. So be careful in this area right here. This area, blue blocks here. We're trying to push through this area here. So be careful because if it was me looking for opportunities, I'd be looking maybe for some reaction, possibly some shorts, because we are in supply, an area of supply. So if I see areas like this, price pulling back into them, I'm looking down my lower time frame to see if price is going to start breaking structure to the downside and then pulling back to actually follow suit with short entries. So right now, I would even be interested in maybe possibly taking a long if price could maybe come back to this area here at, I don't know, maybe 22, 21, 22 area, somewhere in there, maybe. So we'll see. But we just don't take it until the price gets there. You wait for the rejection. But I'm not sure what's going to happen. I mean, okay, so let's see. I'm going to wait just a little bit longer, another 5 minutes or so, and then that's going to be it for me for today. And then I just, like I said earlier, wait for the next opportunity next day and see what happens tomorrow. I'm up for today, and I just keep moving to the next day and don't let the market beat me up. Okay, so we're getting a bit of a reaction here, sitting up here at 33, 32, 33 area. You can see the 12 range reacting. Definitely the 4 range. The 4 range it moves a lot quicker because it's a lower time frame. But like I said, I'd be interested in maybe if the market came back, go back to this area here. Not saying I'll take a trade just like that. I'll be waiting for some rejection, but we'll just wait and see, guys. That's all you do. Patience is the virtue. Patience is the virtue. It's the key to trading. If you don't have patience, this game will swallow you whole. I promise you. Patience is a virtue. Wait for the setup. Wait for the entry, and wait when price gets to that area. Wait for the rejection to take a trade. Like I said, if you don't have patience, you will get eaten alive in this game. Okay. Mm, um, yeah, I'm not sure, guys. Yep, just gonna hold tight here. Yeah, just gonna hold tight. Hmm. Mm, yeah. Okay, I'm long. Just gonna scalp here, guys. Okay, quick little long entry here, right here. I'm trading this off a micro range, off of the 4 range, okay? And price will come up this area right here, but quick little scalp right there. Price pushed higher here, pulled back, then it broke higher. Okay, I saw this little swing to the upside, pull back, pushing higher, retracement right below the high volume area right here. Okay, once price broke back above 30, 32, that's when you go long. You take it back up to pretty much 30, 34, say, for instance, okay? All right, so I just did a quick little scalp. Didn't know if it was going to come up here and wick out right here, but see what it did? It came right up to this area, so my long was good. This is trading micro range, little small areas of little micro levels, I should say, but be not micro range, guys. I'm sorry, micro levels. So be careful when you're trading. If you're trading directly off a 4-range chart, because things can happen real quick on a 4-range. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the day in this video here, and just today I ended up with just 34 ticks, so not bad. Tomorrow's another day, but be careful tomorrow, because tomorrow is a major news, economic news event. So we have the FOMC, that's the Federal Open Market Committee meeting tomorrow. So I'm not sure. That happens, I think, tomorrow at 2 o'clock. So we'll see what happens tomorrow, even in the morning time. Things can get kind of hairy, because the fact is we got FOMC tomorrow. We got expiration on Thursday. So it's a tough week, guys. So watch if you're trading. Some people will just like to take this whole week off, just centered around FOMC. But now we have expiration and FOMC, so that's a big thing here. Okay, so be mindful, be careful about that. Okay, appreciate everyone who tuned in and watched the video today. First time watching one of the videos, guys. I appreciate you watching. Please go ahead and take the time to sub and hit that little bell icon, post notification, so that you never miss one of the videos. And if you're trading, please be safe in the market. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.